New crowdfunding craze in Minneapolis. The police. That's right. The same people that wanted to defund the police and police are so terrible. It's the same people that's the leftists. It's the same people that's wanting to now fund the police through crowdfunding. This is bizarro world, but what do you expect from these crazy leftists who don't know anything about anything? It's nonsense. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. There's a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here, and there's also a link to my merch store. All right, let's talk about this news. There's a new crowdfunding craze in Minneapolis, the city that helped birth the defund the police movement. Police officers. Residents of the city of Lakes are so fed up with rising crime and decreasing police patrols that they're hiring off duty cops. The crowdfunding effort is officially sanctioned by the Minneapolis Safety Initiative, created by the city council earlier this year. The program suggests contribution is $220 per month per household. That's a buyback, their word, of 2 hours of traditional patrolling each month. This is crazy. So they want you to pay out your pocket $220 a month. Quote, in aggregate, the safety initiative site claims, quote, we expect that all neighbors' contributions will purchase 10 hours of additional patrol per day based on the number of households that we expect to contribute. $2,640 annually is a lot of money for most household budgets. And those extra patrol hours won't be kind to a police force already stretched thin. Despite furious backtracking on defund the police following popular opposition, the police department is understaffed. About 200 cops took the hint in 2020 2021 and quit or retired. Wikipedia reports that MPD has 588 police officers out of an authorized strength of 750 officers. It's just crazy. New Nation now reports that the quote burglaries are up 6%, thefts are up 31%, carjacking are up 14% in 2020. Neighborhood Scout, a crime tracking website, says the city is safer than just 2% of American cities and has a crime rate more than 4 times higher than the rest of Minnesota. The murder rate in Minneapolis is 2.5 times the national average, and rape is more than double. No wonder residents are turning to off duty police. The irony, of course, is that it's the more well to do neighborhoods that can afford to hire off duty police to secure their streets. The neighborhood most impacted by the city's rise in crime will likely have to continue making do with less. And I warned them from the beginning when they first was talking about defund the police. I was like, the only places this is really gonna hurt is the underserved areas. I mean, they're gonna hurt the most because they're the ones that need the police the most. They're the most places where the crime happens, and they're defunding these places. Again, I think this is by design. They want to destroy these areas. This is what leftists do: is they just destroy. I can't name one problem or one issue that they actually fix with any of their policy. But the wealthy Laurie Hill area raised $210,000 for extra patrols, despite comparatively lower crime. Laurie residents will get an extra 190 hours worth of policing until the money runs out. According to New Nation Now, Cedar Side Community Council Executive Director AJ Awed, a progressive lefty, complained that, quote, we need more officers. Unfortunately, this policy has really pit neighborhoods against each other. Indeed. But making things worse for an underclass made permanent is a defining feature of progressive politics. Making sure that wealthy lefties still get the best services is another. So many city leaders fail to realize the damage they've created when they demoralize the police. Maybe they somehow didn't understand that it would be wealthy neighborhoods that would afford extra police patrols, while poorer neighborhoods would have to go without. Maybe they didn't mean to create a nasty situation they could exploit for political gain. But considering the wreckage of the Democrat nominated cities everywhere, that would be an awful lot of ignorance with no excuse. And again, a lot of these are George Soros prosecutors letting people out, them pushing to defund the police off the streets. This is their just desserts. This is what they get for their policies, and you're seeing it in real time what leftist policies do to this country. But let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out democrepublics.com for the latest news. Until next time, peace.